investment
not
firm
to
that
you.
specializes in taxes, serving as a fiduciary, putting your interests first. You can find more information or schedule an appointment by calling 530-674-1150 or on the web at shawassociatesinc.com. Shaw & Associates is proud to support community radio.
This community interview is made possible by Shaw & Associates.
I'm Dave Shaw, President and CEO of Shaw & Associates. For over 70 years, Shaw & Associates has been your trusted experts for wealth management, tax, accounting, and payroll. We change lives and inspire true wealth, one person, one family, one business at a time. Shaw & Associates is a wealth management investment firm that specializes in taxes, serving as a fiduciary, putting your interests first. You can find more information or schedule an appointment by calling 530-674-1150 or on the web at shawassociatesinc.com. Shaw & Associates is proud to support community radio.
And this morning, for my 8 o'clock interview, we're going to be talking about, well, it's Chamber of Commerce, but obviously with the girls totally decked out in purple, we have something else to talk about. And so Liz Gates, who I always confuse with Angie Gates, who I always confuse with Liz Gates, they're the
We look alike.
Gates girls. I can't get that. And Elicia Stewart.
Yes.
Gosh, I remember.
Look at that.
Elicia.
Yes.
So tell me what's going on. You girls are just, you're killing me. You just look so good with the whole purple thing.
I
My
know.
wife is at home right now breaking out the credit card. She's on her way to get a new purple outfit. I just know it.
If they went shopping together, that'd be very
I
dangerous.
am not letting Patty be around. That is not happening.
That's okay. I'm still waiting to train her, so that's okay.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, she'd be good with that. So real quick with the chamber, because I'm always thinking about a couple of things with the chamber. One is new membership, because I was approached about membership, and I always say this, I had no idea. I heard of the Chamber of Commerce. Everybody's heard it. Oh, it's the Chamber of Commerce. But then you find out what it actually is, all the things it can do for you.
Yeah.
And that's because people will say, why would I get a membership?
Right.
So the reason you get a membership, Liz Gates is going to tell you right now.
Yeah, so basically we helped businesses. We help business owners. We education, marketing, even people just call us for advice, and we're very limited on what we can say depending on what you're asking. However, we can point you in the right direction. So we always have other members as well. We have, if you need a lawyer, if you need a plumber, if you need a pest control, if you need whatever you need, I'm sure we have somebody to refer.
If you need to be on the radio.
If you need to be on the radio. Yes, exactly.
Our TV now.
That is actually part of our welcome package. We give them the contact information for the radio station. So it's really up to them to take advantage of their benefits, because there are a lot of benefits. They get e-blasts, they get radio promotions, but it's really up to them to contact you and take advantage of the membership.
I get calls. People will say, I was told to call you. And I'm like, I already know what you're going to say. So, been to the chamber, have you? And we give them 15 minutes of fame. They get to come on, do an interview for 15 minutes, tell people about their business. It doesn't have to be a new business. It could be a business that's been open for a while, but they want to let people know what they do. Maybe they're changing what they do, adding some features to their business, whether it's service or their sales. And so the chamber has just been always a great resource. I can't even remember when we partnered with you guys. It was Jackie Lee. So that was
why.
Yeah, Jackie, people think that Jackie is just this kind little old lady. But she twisted my arm behind my back and made me join the chamber. No, she didn't. You can't imagine Jackie. It's like, no, that's a different Jackie, right? So,
So I wanted to piggyback on that. I am with the chamber. I'm an ambassador for the chamber. And I became an ambassador because we started the Walk to End Alzheimer's. We are a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, okay, wait. So a nonprofit.
Yes.
It's a business, but it's
a nonprofit. And
come on, that's great. I mean, we're a nonprofit, but I didn't think about that ones that have a specific target market. That's awesome.
Yes. Yeah. So what I love about about being a nonprofit with the chamber is that we get a lot of business connections, but we also get a lot of promotion. So I don't want people to miss out on the fact that even if you're a chamber member, people that are not chamber members are calling the chamber to find out, they just moved into town or they want a recommendation. And so the chamber gives them, these are the ones that have been pretty much vetted, right? These are the ones that we know in our community. And I love that they promote local businesses. So it goes both ways. And so for me, as a nonprofit walk manager, it's been a wonderful relationship, and it's just like a perfect match to have that stamp of approval on there. And so I get to represent the chamber as well as represent the walk and welcome people into our community and remind them of all the great resources and companies and businesses. And it's nice to be able to say, yes, I know that pest control because I actually use them, or this,
Exactly,
and it's the ones that, sometimes you don't know that you need until you need them, like a plumber or something like that. So it's really great to have those businesses and to learn their history, how long they've been around and all of that. So that is awesome. And then we have a great opportunity coming up for training. So AI training is coming up. I'm excited about it. Yeah, so there's opportunities to learn and grow with your business. And as a nonprofit, I want to learn more about AI. So I'm very excited to find out what we can do and what we can't, what aren't the limitations, right? Because it just opens up this whole can of worms. And I think some people are a little apprehensive in using AI. So I think it's going to be an awesome workshop to really let you know what's available within your realm of business that you can use. So they bring a lot of things to the table, to our community. You don't have to drive far.
No,
it's right here.
It'll be at Hard Rock. So May 7th, it'll be at Hard Rock. The registration is on our chamber page. So you could either go on Facebook or you could go to Yuba-Sutter-Chamber.com and register there. It's only $45. It covers your breakfast if you're a member, and $55 if you're not a member.
Now I'm interested.
Hard Rock.
You don't have to be a member. So if you're just considering, so they have a price, and we're available for non-members and members.
Yeah, they're really, I can see where people would have an interest. AI is, we use some AI just because you can, and it fills gaps so that you can do something more effectual. And it's a little like when you used to do spots for radio, and then you could add music. Right. So now you can add everything, and then you can turn it into a video, which now that we have TV, that makes sense for us. So we can do a spot and then turn it into, or for any business, they can learn the best way to use it. Obviously, if you got to write a proposal, AI helps. I mean, it doesn't take the place.
No.
But it's a great encouragement. I'm waiting for Elon Musk to get the robot that does AI that will mow my front lawn. I just think if you get me a robot that'll mow my lawns, I'm in, right?
Well, I'll get you some teenagers.
Exactly. I'm still trying to get my grandsons to get it.
There's a quote that I heard recently, and I've been stealing it, and I can't even give credit to the person that said it because I don't recall. However, it's, one of the things I heard is you may not lose your job or your business to AI, but you might lose it to somebody using AI.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So that's the thing, is that people are using AI for their business. It is happening. So whether you want to be a part of that or not, it's happening. So learning about it.
If you think about this country during the Industrial Revolution, where all of a sudden, man, we had factories which are coming back, which I think is good.
Yeah.
But once they started going to mechanical means of doing things, that did mean people would lose their job. But it also meant they'd be challenged to go try something different. So instead of being on that assembly line, my brother worked on the assembly line for a long time for Chrysler, and man, that's not an easy job.
Right.
You know, there's stuff that goes to it. And then he went back to school and ended up as an archivist for the University of Missouri at St. Louis, because that was a great job. But a lot of the jobs that get replaced by machinery, is it really going to be any difference with AI?
Right.
I mean, is AI going to replace some things that you can go find something else to do? And so, yeah, probably. I mean, I would think that. I don't know about the whole robot thing. I don't know
about that.
Because
The AI
they
and
talk
robot.
about that happening.
Totally.
But I mean, I can't get, honestly, I cannot get my mind wrapped around watching some,
I know.
Yes.
mowing
I
my
can't
lawn,
either.
right? It's like okay. What if it goes crazy and mows the whole neighborhood?
Yeah. I think we definitely still, we love that human connection regardless.
Exactly.
So, having that human connection, and it is good to use AI to a certain aspect behind the scenes, but, still getting out there. If you are using AI to sort of advance your business on the back end, you're able to have more time to be able to connect with people on the front end.
It's a time saver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I just want you to know that we have the chamber come in every month. I am not interviewing AI Gates. I'm just not doing
I thought next month I'm going to bring my robot.
That is not
Oh my
me, so
gosh.
I am real.
Bring Elicia back. Bring her back. Not a robot. Well, this
I love that.
is really great because it does give opportunity. Because like anything else, we get a little nervous about things that are new. I get that. At the same time, knowledge is power.
Right.
And if you go to this event, you're going to find out, hey, can AI really help me? Right? Because every
Exactly.
business is different. Maybe it would be a real boost, right? Because not that you'd lay somebody off, but there is something that could be done that you wouldn't hire a full-time employee to do, but cut you free to do more.
Right.
And so I think those kinds of things are very, very valuable.
Yeah.
I think about businesses like One Stop. If they can, instead of having somebody sit down and help you do your resume, what if they have an AI program that helps? Right, so it's like I just think
And get you
there's
some
all kinds of
faster,
great places to pick up that stuff. And again, if they don't have one to mow my lawn, maybe they got one that'll do dishes.
Maybe, but I was going to say, even with AI, what I like about the workshop is you're going to see how you can use it to better your business.
Yep.
Right.
So let's say in that example that you gave, it doesn't mean that the person that is helping and assisting with the resume still doesn't have a job. They can actually be using AI to assist them, because the human connection is
It's still
what
big.
are your skill sets,
Right.
and then asking AI, okay, how can we streamline this? What does this look like? And it gives you options. And so that's kind of one of the things that I'm looking forward to, is kind of finding out what other options does AI provide? How can I use it in conjunction with this, and what programs does it work best with?
Right.
Which ones? You're still going to have to proofread. You're still going to have
you
to
still
have a couple of eyes on there. And like
We're
she
still
said,
essential.
Yes, very
Well,
much
AI
so.
will pronounce words weird, and stuff. Yeah, you have to.
Oh yeah, you have to,
Yeah.
and give you a second limb, a third arm.
All right, let's talk about why you're purple.
Why we're purple? Well, today the Chamber is having an event at Wheeler, which is our Promise Garden sponsor for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, which is September 5th at the Plumas Fountain, and we are going to be there. The farmers market's going to be there, so there's no excuse to come down to Plumas Street and enjoy just a beautiful day. And so today we're going to be having our company team kickoff. So we're inviting everyone, but we're specifically targeting companies and teams, because that's how we raise awareness. That's how we raise funds for the research, for all of the things that we are able to provide for free. Our 1-800 number, our care and support, all of that. So as a chamber member, we are partnering, and we're
that's
excited.
cool.
Yeah, so Wheeler is opening the doors. So we're going to have it at 5:30 tonight, and this beautiful display here Da-da-da.
Yeah, and this.
Elicia, did you
And
make
this-
that?
I did not. We have one of our committee members. Her name is Robin Cooper, and she is a talented artist.
is
She's
clever.
an event planner,
That's so cool.
and she made this. I told her the vision, and this is what this.
And what does it
beautiful-
represent?
So we are painting the town purple. So the month
I
of
love
June is coming up, right? And for the month of June, that is Brain Awareness Month, Alzheimer's Brain
I love
Awareness
it.
Month. And of
Yeah,
course,
that's
that would
great.
happen. And so
I thought, did I leave the radio on?
that was reminding me, it's the month of June.
It's the month
Yeah.
of June.
Yes. So we're going to be celebrating actually with several installations down Plumas Street. So businesses will have the opportunity to have something like this potentially in their window
Oh,
for the
that's
month
cool.
of June. Yes,
That's
and we're
awesome.
asking them to join us so they can have purple drinks, menus with
Oh,
purple
how
food, all
cool.
of that to remind people and let people know brain awareness. And then we are inviting people to the mall where we'll have a display there. The mall was, the Yuba-Sutter Marketplace was generous enough to let us have a
That's
window
cool.
there.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, and so we're going to be promoting that. You'll see all of the sponsors. You'll get some more information about brain health and how to stay active and healthy, because we know all of that helps, right? We're learning so much more about the brain and how we can, do some prevention now. We're getting to the point where we're learning that there are things and tools and tips that we can do on a daily basis that will help us stave off Alzheimer's and dementia. So you'll have those tips there. And then we're going to have a challenge. We're going to challenge Yuba-Sutter, both counties, both sides of the bridge, to come on down to the mall.
Yay.
It's the only one. We share the mall, right?
Right.
You can agree.
Yeah, that's why it's Yuba-Sutter
Yes,
Marketplace.
exactly.
Yeah. You're right.
So come on down to the mall on Tuesdays at 10 to 11 and join the Blue Zone Moai. And you can look
Oh,
up,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can join that walk with them and look at the display, hopefully join the walk,
Yeah.
donate, and then show up to the walk ready to move.
How awesome
Yeah,
is that?
and I mean-
So when is the actual walk? Because you guys walk
Yes.
across the bridge. You got all the purple ribbons on it.
Well,
and stuff.
not across the bridge, just down Plumas Street. And
around
back- yes.
by Gap, right?
Yeah, so we
Because
go
we've done
in
that.
September.
Yeah.
So we do up and down Plumas, and then we're going to actually come back down, and then we'll go down Bridge Street. This time we're coming around the high school, and then back to Plumas.
okay.
Yeah.
And there's different options, correct? Is there still
Yes.
different options? So there's when I took my kids, they were very little. They were only like 2 years old, and they loved it. They still remember it. They're 5 now. They still remember. And we took the shorter route because
Yes.
we were with 2-year-olds.
Yeah,
But,
so a 1
there's
mile
an
and a
option,
3.
right?
Yeah, a 1
No,
mile
you just
and a
need
3.
to get some old guy that can't walk that far to walk with your kids. So you go,
Yeah.
come on, kids, stop running ahead of me.
I did the 1 mile because of my kids.
But it's beautiful, and what's great is we get to promote our beautiful city. So the
Yeah,
walk goes
yeah.
down Plumas Street, our historic Plumas Street, and back, and that's 1 mile. So when we start where we start and where we go and when we come back, that's 1 mile. And then if they choose to do the 3 mile, they can go around down Bridge Street to Clark to B Street, and then past our wonderful Yuba City High School.
Awesome.
And we've had cheerleaders from Yuba City High School, River
Oh,
Valley,
yeah.
Sutter,
Yeah.
Marysville High School. I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
We want you.
Join.
join.
Lyndhurst,
Wheatland,
Live
all
Oak.
of them.
Come on.
Yuba-Sutter.
Yuba-Sutter. We are a community, so we are asking everyone to come. So during the month of June, we're promoting it. We'll also have an installation in the mall in August. So hopefully, our thought is that if you start walking then, hopefully
Yeah.
you'll keep it up. You don't have to be, the weather is not a deterrent because
Right.
it's inside. And, if you see something cute and you want to
Yeah,
shop.
shopping.
Yeah. But we're encouraging all the
My
businesses
wife used to walk
to
the
do that.
mall.
She used to. Hopefully, she'll be coming back.
Oh my gosh.
And now, if,
Yeah, let me know what days you'll be there.
yeah, that'd be a dangerous duo. If other businesses in the community would like to participate in the, painting the town
Yeah.
purple,
Yes.
is that something they could connect with you
Please
on?
do,
And
yes.
Even if they're not on Plymouth Street and not at
Exactly.
Yuba-Sutter
Oh,
Marketplace.
of course. We
Okay.
have tons of sponsors that are not centrally located down Plymouth
that'd be
Street.
so cool.
So yes, Wheeler will have their sign out. We have tons of
awesome.
opportunities. Bristol Hospice is our tribute wall, and so we're going to actually have our Purple Heart, a large Purple Heart, in the mall for them to
that's
see,
awesome.
and they are the sponsor of that.
Yeah.
Any business.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me.
I'm telling you, both of us.
But any business can look us up. You can come directly email me at estewart@alz.org. Stewart. I can almost sing it.
Yeah.
Stewart at alz.org. And I will definitely get you that information. And we're still accepting sponsorships too. So we're excited to be a part of that. And I love partnering with Blue Zones and with all of our local communities and all of our sponsors to help, and partnering with 93Q because he's been
Yay.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for spreading the word.
So the next event, though, is Wheeler Chevrolet.
Tonight
at 5:30.
At 5:30.
Yes. Tonight.
Love it.
Okay, so somebody says, "Oh, I want to go to that." What do they do?
They just show up. 5:30, show up. It's a chamber event. You'll get to see and hear about our sponsors. You'll get to hear about our Paint the Town promotion. You'll get some wonderful information, and we have a raffle. So we have some fun prizes.
Now there'll be
that you can win.
there'll be
Yeah.
drawings there, so people have the opportunity to win items, and then so we'll have that tonight at 5:30, and then for the rest of the month of April, we have coming up our lunch mob. That one is called the Business After Hours.
Yes.
So we have several events that businesses can take advantage of, and so we have the Business After Hours tonight with the Alzheimer's Association, and then Tuesday we have lunch mob at the Happy Viking. That's at 11:30. So we're collaborating
Who
with
has
Blue
the
Zones on
best
that.
chicken soup, chicken noodle soup,
Oh gosh,
And what's
the
great-
Cuban
chicken
sandwich.
wings,
Oh,
A lot of people don't know about this the Cuban sandwich. And
Cuban sandwich.
the wings are amazing, but that's kind of, everybody knows about that, right? Everybody knows about the amazing
yeah.
wings.
And I love that. So that time that we have, that lunch hour mob, it's for us to support that business.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
going there.
And everybody's invited. You don't have to be
Yeah.
a member to participate in these networking events.
Yeah.
You know, we highly encourage you to be a member, but you don't have to be a member. Just come, join, see what the chamber is about. Hopefully you do join as a member, as a business owner and member. And then on Thursday, so next Thursday, 1 week from today at 5:30, we're having our first ever member showcase. So this is a new event that we're doing. It's basically like a ribbon cutting without cutting the ribbon, because they have been in business. So we're doing Millennium Kart Racing. They've been in business
Oh,
for a while.
I
However,
forgot about them. Yeah.
they have a new attraction. So they have a new attraction coming, and
Is it purple?
it doesn't have to be.
we'll request.
It will be there for that one.
We will request purple.
They have one purple
Yes.
cart that's got her
If
name
there's
on it.
not purple, I bring it. So
Yeah, she
Well,
brings
yeah.
us the purple.
Bring your own purple.
Exactly.
You don't need it.
Yes. But
Yes.
it's going to be great because we're going to see their new
Yeah.
attraction, and it's great to promote. Again,
Yeah.
businesses, just like you said, I forgot about them. Great
Right.
family entertainment right here locally.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, I don't know where. Or,
I don't know where to take my kids. You know, there's
Yeah.
not a lot to do here. There really is. You just have to.
There is.
You really just have to go out there and be in the community and hear about these things. So.
Or go to the chamber website.
Yes,
And,
or become a member, and we will have a promotional event for you.
yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Thanks, gals. Gosh, I mean, this has been like a purple morning.
Yes. You are
This
ready.
is really good. This is really good. So, yeah, I encourage people, find out about the chamber. Don't be shy.
Right.
It's okay. Just call them. They'll help you
Yeah.
out. And in terms of the walk, thank you, Elicia, for putting together multiple things leading up to the walk,
Yes.
so people get a chance to hear the stories,
Yes.
and learn this is why we do what we do. This is where the funds go,
Oh,
right?
and yes. And I'm sorry, I just want to interrupt because I don't want D Street, downtown Marysville, you guys, I want to paint the town there too.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
paint my studio. I have Gray Rose Studio on D Street, so I will
keep
do
forgetting
something
you
for
have
you.
that right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will
Thank
do
you.
something for you.
So
yeah.
I would love to have D Street and Plumas. Those are our big streets, right?
They are.
People come all the way. I mean, from because I love antique shopping. So I've met people from San Francisco that have come specifically down for our antique shop. So I would love for them to
and
participate.
there's a lot of exciting things happening soon. For D Street. So
Yes. So there's lots of opportunity, and we just had a event down D Street at Palomas.
Yes, so we just had last week, we had our happy hour, chamber happy hour at 5:30, and we chose tacos, so they're both chamber members, and they both collaborated together. So Palomas had the drinks, we chose had the tacos, and if you haven't had we chose tacos there, so it's we chose exotic tacos. They are phenomenal.
I'm starting to figure you out. Exotic tacos, Cuban, whatever sandwiches.
Cuban sandwich. If it's different, I want it.
Yeah. You're going that route, right?
But it was good. I had a fish taco. It was the best one.
They have the best fish tacos.
I was amazed. Yes.
I've had a lot of fish tacos when I go, to the coast, and these fish tacos are some of the best fish tacos I have ever had. They have fish tacos, they have shrimp tacos, and they're making them on the spot.
Yes.
And then they have your normal tacos, but even the normal ones are not normal, and they're just phenomenal.
The special
and then
sauce.
Paloma's drinks are always
I'm going to have to leave here and go eat.
I think I had everybody hooked on that mango martini. I was promoting their mango martini, and then next thing you know, everybody's walking around with a mango martini.
I met them. We actually did a live broadcast of a band they had there, but Paloma's, it's a cantina, but it's a vibe. Their whole thing is there's a feeling when you go in there.
And they
it's
have,
just a really great place. And as far as being open in the evening, it is.
Yes.
And you put a food truck out in front of that place, the whole.
They're the ones organizing the Foodie Fridays. They have that going on, and they have mocktails.
Yep.
So if you want to just come out and socialize, but you're not really wanting to drink, they have really good mocktails.
I tried to get them to name a drink after me, the fish drink, but
in a fishbowl. That'd be cool.
but apparently some people can drink like a fish, but don't like a fish drink. I mean, I don't know what the problem is.
It's in the name. It's in the name.
It's all in the name.
You got to workshop it.
That's really good. Yeah, I remember they had talked about that, about doing Fridays, Food Truck Fridays, where they got them
They're
down
doing
there.
it once a month.
And it's just a great idea, and there is great stuff going on in our community like that. And once you make the connections, the chamber is obviously a great way to find out about all the different businesses. And then if you've got ambassadors who specifically like purple and have it.
And promote the chamber.
And have a side hustle where they're doing.
Yes.
Yeah. And so this is just all good. I'm really glad you girls came in together and did this, because we get to find out. And again, Elicia, I like that we're finding out about the walk before the walk long enough that people, and thank you for bringing that up, maybe they would like to walk the whole distance, get out and do. When I had to run the 2 miles when I was 62 and I had to go back in and do that, I found an app that teaches you how to go for a 5K. It didn't start me running at a 5K.
No.
It started run, walk, had a little beeper, told you when to run, when to walk, and it worked good. So that was just such a great idea. Go to the mall. Walk that. Get used to walking so that when it comes time for the event, you don't have to sit back with Liz Gates doing the kiddie walk.
Well, her kids are older now, so she's chasing them probably.
Oh, they're going to be dragging her through the walk.
I was actually chasing them more then, but they're old enough to do the longer walk now.
We would love to have people already start that, because again, we're talking about brain health, and exercise is great.
Absolutely.
Exercise is great. So any type. We're talking, just a small walk. You can start at 15 minutes, and it's a walk. It's at your pace. It's going to be, I think, great, because it gives you an excuse to go. right?
And
So-
even if you cannot go, you can sponsor a team.
Yes.
You could donate to a team, right? There's
Yes.
ways to participate. Even something as small as just sharing. I mean, I don't want to say something as small. That's huge.
Yes.
Share the Facebook information.
Exactly. Yes.
You know, and
Yes.
to get all of the information that we've been talking about, you could go to Yuba-Sutterchamber.com and go to our calendar of events. It will have not only our chamber events, but also members get a portal, and they're able to add their events to our calendar. So you see all of the calendar events on our chamber website. So you see our events, members events, everything is on there. So if you want to participate in the walk or in something in the community, start somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that for us, even though it's, we're in Yuba City, it's Yuba-Sutter. Right?
Yeah.
So it's both sides of the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, I tell people the radio station is licensed to Yuba City. But they didn't have an 8-story building I could put a tower on top of. So I'm in Marysville, right? But we love the whole community, and I do think that's it's really an imperative that we all understand that. Look, we're all here together. We're all one. That river really doesn't make that much difference. And it's like when there's events and we're trying to support it, or like this with Alzheimer's, when you're trying to support something, everybody can get involved.
Right.
And sometimes we get a little narrow-minded and we think our community is where we live, and that's it. But really, you're part of a really wonderful community.
A great
The chamber
community.
reaches everybody,
Oh, yeah.
and so events that go through that, when people sign up, they find out they can reach people all over. It's great for business, and
And then we create partnerships.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
it's
so important.
It's wonderful because then you have, an excuse to come over and have fun over here, and then you have fun over there, and you realize that, like you said, we are, closer than we are apart.
Right.
if I'd have known, girls, you should have called me. I do
would have
have
had
a
purple.
purple Hawaiian shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time.
I
Next
could have
time. You
been
heard
in.
it.
I could have been
Well,
part of the group.
if you come tonight at 5:30 at
Thank
Wheeler
you.
Auto Center, you can
Yes.
show us prove to us that you have purple.
You are an enticing young lady. I see how you are.
Bring the purple.
We just don't believe
Yes.
you. You have to
Yeah.
show us that you really
Yeah, I'll
own
have
purple.
I have to get my camera guy and go over there and prove this.
There's
This
purple.
does have
Yeah.
a purple shirt.
But if you don't have purple, still come out.
Still
and
come
visit.
out.
Yeah.
Still
Yes.
come out.
Yes.
You don't
right.
have to wear the purple.
Well, thanks for coming on. I just want to mention this. The Chamber does come on once a month, and we get to find out about the new things and be reminded of that. Chamber does take volunteers. There's opportunity all the time. And again, you don't have that purple. Wheeler Chevrolet, tonight, 5:30.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Come
Thanks,
on in.
gals.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.